Hello, it's Joanie McMahon here, and this is video number 30 of 90. And I am really enjoying figuring out each day what I want to talk about in this 90-day series. At first, I thought it might be difficult, but here we are at 30 already. I'm a third of the way through. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about that word that gets used a lot about, Albert Einstein was a genius, or so and so is a genius, and really to dissect that thought, what the word genius really means. And I think that one of my teachers put it so nicely, that genius really is focused thought on one subject, just like a dog with a bone. I think I added the just like a dog with the bone. But when you think about it, if you really ever have the privilege of hanging out with a dog, and I had that privilege last year for a whole year, really hung out with this most amazing dog. And, really, he was a brilliant teacher for me in so many ways. His name was Barley. And when Barley wanted something, he put his undivided attention on that and just never stopped until he got it, what he wanted. And for example, if he was chewing on a bone, there was nothing that could stop him from doing that. He was absolutely focused on it. If he wanted to go outside, I knew exactly when he wanted to go outside. He clearly told me through his behavior. If he wanted to be petted, I knew exactly what his behavior meant. And he just stayed focused on that behavior until he got the result that he wanted. And so I think we can just take that example, although it may seem simplistic, but it's exactly how things work with humans. And sometimes it may take a little bit longer. If we think, for instance, of Edison and his light bulb, he literally was like a dog with a bone. He never stopped his experimenting and knowing and trusting that he could find a better way to have light than candles until he got it. And, the story goes that it was over 1,000 tries. That's a pretty persistent, focused attention on one subject. And I think if you talk with anybody, that when they tell you about their success in whatever area it might be, could be business, music, art, whatever, overcoming something, that it's their undivided attention and focus on that which they are wanting to achieve, wanting to get done, I guess. And it also could be something like overcoming an illness, anything that you really want can happen, and it will happen faster if you give your undivided, focused attention. One of the mistakes that I think happens a lot is that people are all over the place. They're focused all over the place on this thing, that thing, that thing. And there's the word that many of us use called multitasking. And while that may seem like a great idea, at the end of the day, it really doesn't produce the results, yield you the results that you want, as much as staying focused on one thing at a time. And I certainly have noticed that in my work, that, there's days when I'm doing, 10 different things, and sometimes it can feel that I'm just not accomplishing what I want to accomplish because I've scattered myself so much rather than staying focused on one task. So anyway, I love that anybody can be a genius, absolutely anybody. but it does take that kind of focused thought on anything. So if you have a dream, if you have something you want to bring into this physical world that you've thought about, an ingenious idea, stick with it, focus on it, trust that it's coming, and listen for the inspiration within. And in no time at all, you will have the result that you want. So, I hope this is helpful. I just love that idea that all of us are geniuses and that it does take that focused attention and really learning from the animals around us, because they don't let anything stop them from getting what they want. They're really, really good at focused energy, balancing their energy. They're very calm while they're focused on the task at hand. All right, I hope that's helpful to you today. If you would be so kind as to like my fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/Grow with Joanie, I would be thrilled. Take good care. Bye for now.